Listen, they walk through fire, bodies weary, spirits tested. But from the ashes, they rose brighter. Two women, two warriors, and two women, two warriors, two stories stitched with love. Scars don't chain us down, they're maps of battles won. We rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through the storm. The strength of a woman is to rise and rise once more. The world whispered, too hard, too heavy. They answered back, watch us. Even when the pain tried to break them, they move the mountains with love. Oh, we rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through.
Hey guys, how's it going today? How's everybody today? Welcome in to a warrior's journey. We all have those journeys no matter where we are. Welcome in. What's up, girl?
Hey, girl. How's your day going?
I've been traveling. Like I've been on the road all day.
I've
So,
been back to the big part of my Metroplex today, and it's been a lot. So I've been on the road a little bit too. Your scenery was probably a little bit better than mine.
man, road, highway. That's pretty much where I've been. All the highway. So, but that's okay, right? We're just going to take our little journeys and travel along.
You know what I almost did? I almost forgot to turn my uh, do not disturb on. Y'all, if we don't have our do not disturb on, it just completely takes away our sound, our everything. It freezes us. It doesn't matter what we look like. We're gonna be like that. And we're stuck.
Right.
Pretty
It
sad.
stops us right in the middle of everything. And I go ahead and I apologize, guys. I'm so sorry. I had to fix something over on my side for Clapper because they couldn't even hear what was going on. They were like, you don't have any sound.
Oh no. Well, thank God you fixed it. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us to another Warrior's Journey. Make sure you like, love, and hit that bell so we can ripple out to all the spaces. Why we do this? Because we are looking for warrior scenes so we can ripple affect a warrior theme. Disclaimer.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
we are not professionals. This is a podcast for encouragement, conversation, and community only, not medical, mental health, or legal advice. Please seek licensed professional for your needs. We're just here to inspire you. Thank you guys for sharing us out over here on Clapper. I'm going to share us out as well. And we will get started. Thank you guys again for being here. We know you could be anywhere and you chose to be here, and we're so grateful. Today we have some pretty hard topics that definitely need to be brought up, but they are pretty hard. So buckle up. Just want to give a sensitivity warning to some people. This may be a triggering conversation. So please proceed with caution.
Yeah. Guys, anywhere you are, if you are following along, thank you for being here. Throw in the comments and let us know where you're joining from. We have multiple platforms going. We do have our official Grit and Glitter YouTube channel is up and running. So go subscribe over there. Follow us over there. All of our podcasts come out over there. And we would love to see you over there. Help us grow and help us get the words out. So yeah, today's a big topic, right? Today, the first topic that we have today is World Day for the prevention of and the healing from child sexual exploitation, abuse, and violence. Remember, we're not doctors. We're not telling you what to do. We're telling you that we feel you, right?
Thank you.
Everything that we do is from
Beautiful.
experience, and we just want to bring these observances and these awarenesses to out in the open, right? There's a lot of people that don't realize these days, and they don't realize when they happen and how they could be a part of them, right? So this is why we join together to make this happen. We want to bring this out and talk about these things. So
Exactly. We're trying to bring awareness to this. And what's so crazy is this morning on ANN, I don't know if any of you guys join us over there in the mornings on Clapper, but ANN is also coming out from Roku and Apple TV. You can download the Alliance Network News, and that's where we were talking about it this morning. The whole subject this morning was about exploitation of children. Victoria, the victim in the Epstein case, was featured on there. We watched about an hour or 90 minutes. I think it was an hour of her interview, which if you have not looked into that, I encourage you to do that. Unfortunately, she has passed away since and will not be witnessing in that Epstein trial, but they do have her initial intake and I believe her deposition. So hopefully that will be enough to weigh in and get some closure for these victims, because one of the things that she said that I thought was interesting this morning was that well, first of all, she was 13 and her parents let her go. So I think a lot of this could start at home. That's a sign to me. If somebody wants my child to come to their home at 13 years old and massage and learn massage,
yeah,
what?
yeah,
Start thinking about the positions you guys are putting your children. Again, we're not professionals. This is just from a mother's point of view.
yeah,
She felt like she had a responsibility, like we feel like, go out and tell other people and to tell people how easy it is to get caught in it, because it seemed so normal for her. She had
yeah,
been in that situation earlier in life and had expressed it to them, and they still went ahead and exploited her that day.
yeah,
She just thought, well, I guess this is how I get up in life. If I this is how the people get up in life, and look at all the people that are going to be implicated in those cases. It's just crazy, and how many
yeah,
millions of children go missing a year. It's just on and on, all through sex trafficking, and it is a huge problem. And being silent, we talked about this in Bible study. After that, I just had synchronicity, Denise. Sorry to talk so much, but I just
no,
had synchronicity after synchronicity this morning
yeah,
regarding this topic and regarding not being silent and using your discernment. If you see something, say something. Like so many things today. And this just happens to be Child Sexual Exploitation, Abuse, and Violence Day. That is insane to me.
yeah. And you know what? I just think that whatever you believe, I believe the Lord works in mysterious ways, right? And it could be universe, it could be Lord, whatever you believe. Um, it works in mysterious ways. And today was the day to bring that to your attention, and for you to have that heartfelt connection with it. So
This is
I
the one thing I will definitely talk about on my platform that's super controversial. You will absolutely know what my side is. I won't say it in here out of respect for you because you're one of my best friends and this is our space together. But I have no reservation about the way I feel towards this. And this day exists to amplify those voices that were once silenced and honor survivors who are finding or have found their way forward.
yeah,
I have
absolutely.
been a victim of sexual abuse myself, and I can't imagine being exploited over and over again for it, which that did happen to us multiple times through a long period of time. But it at least we were kind of within our family. It still seemed normal. We kind of knew there was something wrong with it, but kind of not, because we were so exposed to it, starting at 5 years old for me and just 3 years old for my daughter or my sister. She
Yeah,
feels like my daughter because I took care of her when you know what I mean, in those situations. And again, it was parents having to not be present, parents not being present, period.
yeah, yeah,
And that's why it's so easy to exploit people that are poor and people that are hungry.
yeah,
And I won't even get into all that
yeah.
conversation.
No, I'm sure we feel the same way when it comes to all of that, because I'm very vocal whenever it comes to different things in that, especially with the sexual abuse, the violence, the things like that. I have a heavy, heavy heart for that kind of stuff. And I do say that it's not okay, you know. So there are things that we definitely agree on for sure. And, you know, but we want to show the strength in this, right? That's why we decided to do this
Exactly.
podcast. We want to show the strength in this. We want to show those warriors that have made it through that, right?
That used their voice, which is very courageous, especially in this time today. We can say, oh, you put yourself in these positions. I know I had to put myself in positions like that, losing using the term loosely, you know, during high school and things like that, going out with boys in a private setting or drinking or using some kind of drug or any of those things. And I know how easy it is to put yourself in that position. So, again, if you are of any kind of coherent, comprehensive age, there's things you can do for yourself to look out for yourself if you don't have that parent or guardian around that cares or not. And you can also, people, y'all sitting out here can be a voice. If you see something, say something. That was something else she said, that so many people, she went and saw doctors and lawyers and all kinds of people without her parents present, and no one questioned this.
Yeah.
No one questioned this, y'all. A whole network of people that you're supposed to be able to go trust,
Yes.
and no one said anything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so, you know, and society tells you that it's okay. That's the problem
Or
is
society doesn't really say anything. And
right.
it does seem like there are laws geared toward that, because look at the ridiculous slap on the wrist people get for these violent crimes against minors. And just not to be graphic, but think of the size difference in a
Yeah.
child and an adult.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
that can ruin them forever. And these people are getting slap on the wrist, if not just signing off saying, oh, I won't do this again. I'm going
Yeah.
to lose my mind. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be.
Okay. It's okay. No, no, I fully agree. Like there's so many things that should not be happening, right? There's so many things that should be happening differently.
Or
You
what
know,
about the people that are crying wolf?
yeah.
What about those people making it horrific for victims, or people that are not real victims speaking out, celebrities and things? Please, when you have power like that, you do really have a great responsibility. Spider-Man, dude. Go watch
That's right.
Spider-Man.
That's
But
right.
for real, you do have a responsibility. And I don't know if you're going to be out using your voice like that and stating an opinion, and you have that kind of power. Why don't you step up and do something? You don't even have to have that kind of money to have that kind of power and hold that kind of space for people.
Yeah. You know, we have a comment over here. It says, or told that it didn't happen, or
Yep.
thrown in your face that you slept with family, or anything like that. I agree. Like, and you know, that goes back to in my generation, you were seen and not heard, right? As a child. And it was if you had a conversation and you weren't in the place to be talking, they're like, you're seen and not heard. We're not talking about this, right? And it was ignored or it was moved past or anything like that. So it's everywhere, and it's through families, it's through friends, and the violence and the abuse that happens to children a lot of the time is with people that they actually trust.
Oh, that was something she said
Trust.
today, that it made her easier to trust with Ghislaine there, that she made it okay. She's a woman. Intentionally using your sex, your gender, to further move these people into these children. This girl was 13. And I remember at 13 being a latchkey child, thinking how grown I was. You are not grown.
Yep.
You're not grown at 13.
Right.
Y'all don't want to know what I would do if I saw a person that does that. Exactly.
Yeah.
Little Rachel. This is our sweet little Rachel. She has a very angry face. I feel
Mhm.
like Rachel would bring down the Southern hospitality. If y'all
Yeah.
don't know what that is, don't FAFO up in here.
Yeah. And another comment says, plus they use intimidation to make you not talk or report. I understand that too, you know, or they feel like, or they treat it like you're doing something. What's the word I want to say? Um, you know,
For
they could use,
attention.
Yeah, they could use anything, right? They could use any excuse. They could use anything to say that you're doing it for attention. Agree, just it's horrible that, and that's why I say society, because that's what's happened. Is you have the ones that have cried wolf. You have the ones that have tried to talk about it, and then because of those people that cried wolf, they're like, well, it's a he said, she said, she said, or whatever
Or
situation.
that same old, you put yourself in the position, you were dressed a certain way. But,
Mhm.
again, these people, some of these people are little babies, dude, little
Yeah, and they say
children.
you brought it on yourself, and that's not true. No
Look,
means no.
look at Ian Watkins. Do y'all know who that is? He was just murdered in prison after his horrific bout of child exploitation, what he did to small infants. I'm sorry. I celebrate that. I'm here for this. I came
Yeah,
for this. Thank you for taking care of that because there's no reason we should house someone that does that. Again, just the sheer size difference alone should be enough
yeah,
to put you in jail for attempted murder.
yep,
You can
yep.
bust out children's eyes, their blood vessels in their eyes from harming in them in this manner.
Hmm.
They can die from it. How on earth is there any other sentence than that? So again, this probably goes way deep. Come at me, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
deep state thing, and I don't know who does it, but I hope this administration is serious about finding some of those people and getting them out of here because those people have so much money in it. It's perpetuating it so much. And again, quit feeding into it, you guys. If you have, you can stop today.
yeah.
Cena. Oh my God, that's my beautiful friend from Qatar. I love you, woman. Good to see you.
Come in.
Where are you in the world right now?
Where are you?
So again, we are bringing. This is not just a nationally observed day. This is a
World Day.
worldwide, and I can't say that with a lot of
World.
power today because it's such a horrifically broken thing. There's not an adjective to describe what this day is. But again, we are here to make these big booms, these big bangs, these big loud things. Go seek professional help if you are in a position like this, or think you know somebody in a position like this. There's no reason to be silent.
That's right. That's
And there's
right.
also a universal hand sign that you can do if you've been abducted or if you're out and you see somebody intentionally do something like this behind their back, whatever. See, I knew you'd be somewhere crazy. She's in London.
Mm,
This means I need freaking help.
yep.
Teach it to your children. Teach it to your grandchildren. Teach it to your husband. If you see this out, there is something seriously wrong. That is a blatant thing. That's not just something people do.
Yep.
Universal hand signal if you're in
Right.
distress.
Guys, remember, it's very important. And we're not just saying this to, yeah, we want to show that we love you guys. Anyone that has been through this, we love you. You are loved because that's something that'll happen to you. You feel like nobody can love you, right? But we also want to say that they're warriors for getting through this, right? Just the thing that people, when they go through a situation like this, they feel like they're unworthy. I know that I've been in situations and that's what it makes you feel like, right? It makes you feel like you're unworthy for someone else.
It
And
does. Or that you've done something possibly to deserve those things. Like I
deserve it.
said earlier, like you've took some position, or again, you might even think this is a normal everyday thing. I know that's what I thought at 5 years old, and everybody's doing this, and I see it on the TV, I see it on the billboards, and that was in the freaking 70s and 80s, you guys. It's
Yeah.
much,
Yes.
much more blatantly in your face today.
It is.
That is a
It is.
lot to navigate through if you're a child. And people say, I heard somebody the other day on one of these interviews say, um, oh honey, if they see a naked body, that's them figuring out who they are, how they react to that kind of thing. And it's talking about this should be okay to put in parades and things like that, and to see naked acts and to see um sexual acts. And I was just appalled at this ideology. Appalled.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, again, and society says it's okay. It's horrible. Society is
Wake
saying that
up.
it's okay. It's not okay. That's right.
Wake up. Wake up.
Wake wake up. So this day is definitely rooted in deep courage, right? I know we are afraid when those things happen, but remember, you are worth it. It reminds us that survival is strength and healing is not a straight line, but a journey that deserves support,
Compassion.
compassion, and dignity. So do not think that if you have been through this, please, if you need someone to talk to, we're here. We will always listen, non judgmentally listen to you and show you all the love that you deserve because you deserve
I
love
believe you
too.
can also dial 211 here in the United States. It's 211, correct?
If you guys know that number, let us know and
I
we'll make
believe
sure to
it's
put it up.
211, and you can call and they will talk you through, find you professionals in your area, sliding scale, free. Um, they have it all. So what? Wake up, don't turn, stand up for people who can't
For
stand up
people
for
who
themselves. Yes, some
can
people
feel.
just don't have it in them, but that's why we are creating this ripple effect of awareness. So you can be the
Yeah,
voice for them. If they aren't strong enough to be the voice, you don't know what people have gone through. The movies are not far off, you guys. It's the reason they're
no.
made. 988 is a
988.
crisis line, and I believe 211 is as well, but I'll have to look into that. This also reminds us that adults in their healing era, what happened to you shouldn't define what grows from you. You can break these cycles because a lot of times that's what happens. This cycle will continue. Aw, Milk gave you something, Denise.
Oh no, I
Did
missed
you? I didn't
it.
get to see it because I'm up here. Clapper needs to fix that.
I'm so
We're also live
sorry.
on another app called Clapper over here. Our links are in our bio.
I was looking up the sexual assault line is what I was looking
Okay.
for.
And if today's topic touches you guys, you are not alone. It's okay to be outraged. As a matter of fact, I prefer it because we can get stuff done if we're not silent.
That's right.
And you're welcome to drop a heart in the chat or simply just breathe with us for a minute and just reflect on that and really take that in how often that is happening in our country and in our world. In some places, that is commonplace. Eon, hey, girl, hey. Let's break this, y'all. Let's make this stop. People, I heard a man too the other day. Now, I'm in a situation where we talk about this a lot. I'm outraged about this. Is surprised that I'm not a ninja at night. I digress. And he was saying, I just felt like it, so I grabbed her here. That's perfectly acceptable in my country. So he just pulled her off the road and just did whatever with her because he felt like it. Oh, I woke up wishing I'm not the one. La, da, da, da. This is why
Agree.
we have
Thank-
guns in
mhm.
this state. I'm just saying,
I
my family
agree.
treat me wrong and kept the heat cut off and get me fired from my jobs. I'm sorry, Billy. That's sad. I would contact authorities. Mhm.
And Iante said, check Ashley Judd's Instagram. She has a beautiful speech about this right now.
Oh, I love Ashley Judd.
Me
Said one
too.
of the worst
And
things I said to my children was I would go to jail if somebody touched them. That made them afraid to tell me. Oh, I didn't think about that. Thank you, Wicked. That's a good national human trafficking line is 888 373 7888 or text 233 733. You guys can watch some replay. We will put that stuff in the comments. I'm going to go ahead it won't put it in the
I'm
comments over
typing
here.
it right now.
888. Okay.
I'm typing
I'll
it
tell
in.
you what it is. It's 888
Uh-huh.
373
Okay.
7888
Got it.
or text 233 733. Yes, ma'am. Yay. Good job, Noodle. I'm so excited. Oh, be careful, baby. That's my sweetie. Thank you so much. And you need the text
733. I got it.
233.
Um,
Thank you so
two three
much.
three 733. You were right with the 233. So if you're watching on Facebook, you may not see this. As soon as we're done, I will add those hotline numbers into the Facebook feed. So you might have to do that on your own, Jarita. Go into your Facebook and add it in there. I'll make sure that it's in all the comments on Facebook on my side. Jarita will also add it to hers. I know that there are a lot of things that Facebook does not get from us whenever we oh, yes. Also, teachers in school. Did you say that, Jarita, already?
No,
Teachers in
Ben
school.
just said it
Yes,
while we were talking
yes,
about this.
yes, yes, yes. Teachers. Teachers. That's what I said. It's supposed to be people our children are trusting.
Yes. So again, I trust no one.
Yeah. Yeah. I taught my
Not
kids,
sorry.
no,
Not sorry.
teachers and priests, some of the work. Yeah. It's
It
horrible. It is
is. These
horrible.
authoritative positions, need to reevaluate just because someone wants to go in those positions. There are so many things you can do to prevent these hirings. And again, our administration, I think, is doing everything they can to try to overturn some of those people in those positions. So hopefully that hiring will change. Hopefully people will start realizing that the fanatics on any side of these parties are not where it's at. We need to start thinking about all of the people. I understand being that victim, Ben, and I'm so sorry, and I will always hold space for you for this. It is so difficult when you grow up in something like that to watch people do nothing or to talk about it in a way that is making a mountain out of a molehill. There is a high profile celebrity case right now, and I've looked at evidence on there, and it is just horrific what one side is doing to the other in the name of some of these things. It is just mind blowing when you have people out there making these high profile claims that seemingly, allegedly, there's no evidence for. So again, being out here and being diligent, it's got to be hard to discern the truth and the non-truth. We got all this AI stuff. I mean, we are really screwing ourselves out here, you
Yeah.
guys. We really are.
Yeah.
I had to do a full background check for teaching job. I feel like they have slacked on that, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, and you know what? It's even people that pass those background checks, though, right?
It's not
I mean,
hard to
those,
lie.
it's those trustworthy people. It's those trustworthy people. You become trustworthy. The kids trust them. This is talking about teachers in the background there, right? You know, it's people that are young children. That's what they're taught, though, right? You go to school, you learn, and these are supposed to be people that have your best
And you
interest at
got
heart.
women doing it too, like
Yeah,
having
it's
babies
not
by
just
their
men, it's not
students and
women.
stuff. What is
Yep.
wrong with
Not
y'all?
just men. Not just men. It's not
It's
just men.
not. And like that lady said earlier, and I agree with that, she felt even more comfortable that a woman came in to make it okay, to make it commonplace, to make it this is normalized. This is what we do. This is just what you do. That's literally what I
Yep.
thought too. I've never heard anybody else say that. And I was like, I relate to that. That's
Mhm.
just what we do. And
Yeah.
what's crazy is my abuser as a child was also an abuser or abused. He was also being
Abuse. Yeah.
abused, family member. And it's a ripple
Mhm.
effect because, again, we talk about those things are human nature too. So there
Yep.
is a part of you that doesn't feel like you're doing anything wrong. It's pleasurable in some ways, if you're not being violent, right? And with
Yep.
especially when a case like mine where you have like two children, the child was a little bit older, but not a grown ass man, right? And then
Yeah.
I think about times that like my friends dads and stuff tried to come on to me and offered me money, like you name it, man. Over and over again in my life that happened to me. So I can't imagine what's happening to these kids today and the positions they're being put into.
Yeah. Yeah. And you think about the secret type stuff, like because we have all this social
All
media
these
and
apps
people
to hide
pretending.
stuff,
Yeah,
Snapchat
yes.
them, Crips. Yes,
Yes.
girl.
That's why when I was a youth leader years ago, we went to New York City and the kids had to stay arm's length. Yeah, absolutely. It had to be close enough that you could see them, right? But not so close that anything could be possible. I mean, that's the way That's the way I was always taught. Stay to where you can be seen. If you go with someone that you don't know, right? Or like a teen group or whatever, don't go into a room alone with a teacher or advisor or whatever. You don't go in a room alone. And then if you feel uncomfortable, get out.
Exactly. Use your voice. Use your senses, man. Your senses really will tell you. I stopped
Yep.
pickpocketer from stealing the boys' wallets that time. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Just yeah. Just remember, guys, we're not doctors. We're just people. We're just people. We're talking about experiences. We're not telling you what to do. We are telling you to advocate for yourself and that you are loved. Kids out here in Arizona,
They run around the
they're all
stores. Nobody
stores.
watches
Nobody
them.
watches them. Yeah, that's a
Where are the
lot. There's a lot.
parents? I see that
There's
happening
a
a
lot of
lot
that.
right now, and these kids are going in and robbing stores, and they can't be charged as an adult. Charge the parents. Start
Mhm.
watching your kids, man. This is not okay. And instead of normalizing going to steal stuff, why don't we normalize, hey, why don't you learn how to make this bracelet? Or you can tie dye these pants over here. Or we can upcycle some of these flannels. Or that's just in my
Yeah.
realm. You could teach them how to weld. There's so many things, but not
Yep.
massage therapy, that you can teach these children. I mean, that's a joke, but it's for real too. Like there's so many things you could be teaching your children they could do. Like these kids on my neighborhood, every summer, these kids do a lemonade stand. This year, their lemonade stand was fancy
Yep.
AF. They had a built one this time
Yep.
because every
Yep.
summer, the last 3 summers, this is the third summer so that I've lived here. The 2 summers before, they'd had a little thing, and I always stopped down there. Why is that not something you're getting on and it trending on TikTok right now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
That's
my
right.
tongue hurts so bad still right now.
No, that's okay.
It
No,
does.
that's what we should be teaching our kids. Stay close, stay near where you're supposed to be. At home, stay near home. Parents get more involved.
Enhance their sports, their music, their singing. There's so many things
Yes.
out there they could be doing besides worried about what gender they are and having sex.
Yep.
Period. Period. Do you know
Yep.
there are so many things to be done and created and had? If you don't know, ask your chat GPT, hey, these are the things I like. What are some things I could do that aren't saturated
Yep.
market? There are so many things to keep you busy and make you money instead of staying in poverty and staying in a position where
Mhm.
you would even have to consider exploiting your children or someone else's children like that.
No. Yeah. Well, and we've got some comments coming through. My thumb's so big I can't
It
scroll
says,
down.
Sherry, when I was a kid, I ran around a lot, no parents, but times were different back then. I agree. I would never, I don't even let my child in my front yard. I don't want to know
Yeah.
she's
And then
this.
Sherry made the comment too that, she made her kids hold on to her cart, her buggy. That's what we did was I had a thing with my children, and I'll just tell you guys, when we went into the grocery store, they both held on. My two children were only 3 years apart. I know that for some people that sounds like a lot, but I was alone, right? My husband worked all the time. He was never with me when I went anywhere. So I have two little kids with me. Hold the cart. My little one was in the cart with me. My son was holding on to the cart, walking beside us. And when we checked out and we got ready to go, I always taught them to watch your surroundings, be mindful of your surroundings and what is around you.
Dude, I even sell tethers for toddlers in my store because it's just so chaotic now.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what we did was my kids, I made sure that they were mindful of their surroundings. And I know that that goes a little bit different, but not necessarily because we've talked about trafficking and all of those things. It all goes into full circle. It can be someone you trust, someone you don't trust. It doesn't matter
Man,
anymore.
woman, unicorn. No, my unicorn
Yep.
would never hurt you, I promise.
Yep.
But don't listen to promises from people. I mean, I can say I promise a friend
Right.
357 Magnum. I leave my door unlocked at times. I wish I catch someone here, not meet my little 357 Magnum. That's funny. I'm going to therapy.
Yeah.
I'm getting help. I'm also dealing with my trauma. Ben, again, we are absolutely holding space for you. And you're not alone. I'm so glad that you are open and talking about that because, again, bringing awareness to anything is how you change what's going on. Bringing awareness, not being silent.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you know what, Ben? I want you to feel okay. If there's anything that you want the public to know, that you want to tell anybody that might be going through this that is lost, feel free to put it in the comments. You're welcome to do that. We will say it, or we'll just leave it in the comments, or you don't have to. Don't feel like you have to.
Again,
It's very important. It's very important.
it is. I think, and what we say also in the mornings in A&N is all roads lead to the children. So this is like the a number one topic to me in the whole world. Everything that's moved in this world has to do with the exploitation of our children. All the money, all the interest groups, all the BS boils down to this topic. It's got to
Yep.
stop. If we feel this passionately about it, how passionately do you think they feel about keeping their little realm? I'm ready. I got boots on the ground. I
Yep.
got a unicorn. Let's go.
That's right. Yeah.
Let's go.
There's a lot of comments coming in over there. I think they're just
They
chatting with
are.
somebody that just
Leanne came in. What's up, Leanne? I haven't seen her in a
alien.
while. That's my best friend. So she came in, and she came in just in time for us to lighten this up because it's also Vichy Schwaz Day. Is that how you say it?
Do you
Vichy
know what that
Schwaz.
is?
Robert, we
Yeah.
were just talking about you the other day, Robert. We are so glad that your cancer is in remission. We said a huge
Yes.
thing to the masses. I think
Woo!
we had like 78 people in our live that day. So we are so proud to hear this news. Go ahead and read
Yeah. No,
Leonte.
safe. Yeah. So glad to hear that it's in remission. So glad.
And Leonte
Yeah.
says the boys are also abused. Unfortunately, no child is safe from predators. We have to protect them. I agree. Nobody.
Yeah. So vichyssoise is a French style creamy potato soup. It's potato and leek. But you know, the big thing about this is a lot of people eat it chilled.
No,
I know. I would eat it warm. I think I would eat it warm.
no.
But that sounds really
I
yummy.
mean, if you're like in Dances with Wolves, okay, and it's those times, I love you. It's those times, and you have to eat some leaky potatoes that are cold. I'm okay with that, but in the reality, potatoes and an onion style chivy thing sounds best warm. I love soup too, but not
I
gazpacho style. Is that how you say that? Gazpacho and then a cold tomato soup.
know.
Oh, potatoes equal
Well,
comfort though. Mm.
that's right. That's right. And then leeks are cleansing, right?
Soup is healing.
And then soup, of course, is healing.
We talked
Yeah.
about that the other day.
So
We had chicken noodle soup. It's good for the soul day.
soup
These
for
are
the
real days,
soul.
y'all. There's a reason we go through these because again, it's all warrior shit. It's all warrior.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
If anyone is afraid and not telling a teacher or a parent, tell them.
No, what?
Don't question it. Thank you. Thank you, Ben, for saying that. It's very important for people to know. And I think it changes the way they feel about themselves. No, I don't think. I know it changes
And
the
I
way they
know
feel
it's
about
hard because
themselves.
that girl said that nobody's been on her side, that everybody's failed them, and they're still failing them even after her death. It does sound like a warm comfort suit. So again, using that voice is so brave, whether anybody's there or not. Using that voice and stepping into that power and that survival mode is going to change not just you, but other people and give them the chance, like what Ben's doing over here. Give them a
Right.
chance to be like, you know what, I felt like that. And today's the day I feel called to step away from this or say something about this.
Yeah. All it takes is that one step, just that one step away to go find somebody to say something to.
And then have some Vichy swash because it's healing and comfortable and you deserve to be
Right.
healed and you deserve to be loved and you deserve to be freaking heard.
Do you have a comfort food?
Mm-hmm. Queso.
Okay. So do you guys have a
What
comfort
about
food?
you?
I actually love soup.
I
I
do
think
too.
soup for me
I love
is
soup.
comfort food. I love it. Now, I mean, I'm okay with warm queso
I
as
love
well, but
queso. Okay. I like if it's past a doctor's appointment and somebody says, like my mama, let's go get some Mexican food. Let's go get some queso. I'm a happy girl.
That's the first thing I ask for when I walk into a restaurant. We sit down, they bring out, they bring out your chips, and it's like, I need some queso, please. Chicken and dumplings, that's a good one. Queso, mac and cheese, grilled cheese. Oh, I love grilled cheese. Love grilled
I like
cheese.
grilled cheese in the tomato soup. That's one of my favorite comfort foods. Wicked says if you
Me
tell
too.
one person that person doesn't listen, don't stop. Tell someone else.
That's right. That's right. A lot of people don't want to step out of that comfort zone, right? We're scared. We're scared and afraid to move out and say something. And a lot of it is because you're told, again, it goes back to that cry wolf. Garlic bread, grilled cheese with cheddar and provolone. Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Leanne, come over. Pizza or bacon burger. Those are my comfort foods. Queso, mac and cheese, grilled cheese. Hearty soups are like comfortable hug in the wintertime. I agree, Robert.
Mm, yeah,
I want some soup. I
I
make
know.
this little lady showed me how to make this like leek soup with potato, not leek, with potato, and I put I don't mean leek, kale and
Oh,
the
mm,
sweet bell peppers, the little ones, and I ended up putting also ham in it for a little protein, and it is
mhm, mhm,
creamy. Oh, so
mhm.
good. Clam
Man,
chowder, Denver omelet,
that's
dinosaur chicken nuggets for the win.
right. That's right. I like to make a shrimp and potato chowder. Yeah.
Girl. So right
Different.
now we talk about different awarenesses every day, Hammer. We host a podcast. We're on multiple platforms right now, on like 6 platforms, and we will restream to like 10 or more. Um, and we talk
Several.
about different awarenesses for the day to bring that to everyone's attention because there are so many things we don't even think about. It causes us to slow down. We're usually about 30 minutes, but today we had a heftier, weightier
Subject. Yeah.
subject. So we're going a little bit over, but we like to go back and forth from the heavy to the light. So now we're going into the light because we don't want to end on that, but we do want to invoke you thinking about that every second of every day, saving our children.
Yeah.
Dino nuggies with chocolate milk. Yes.
Yeah.
Nuggets are
Um,
superior. I think everybody, the T-Wix ones are my favorite, Leanne. Me too.
yeah.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for being here. So apple cider day. Today's apple cider day.
I
I
have
love
some
it.
in my fridge. Who has apple cider in their fridge right now?
I don't.
I
I
do.
don't. Not yet. But I'm not home either.
Taquin, baby. It's taquin season.
Tack when? Oh, we
I
need to
have
start.
dabs. I have dabs. I like dabs.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so Apple Cider Day. Today is National Apple Cider Day, and it has been used for centuries as a symbol of warmth, gathering, and nourishment, especially in the fall.
Come sit with me and have a drink. Have a drink on me. I don't, but I should. Yes, everyone should have it, including Tim Lazenby. Do
That's
you
right.
have your apple cider, Tim? I love hot spice apple cider full of vitamin C. And you know there that rum is really good in apple cider and just saying. And so is bourbon if you like bourbon. I'm not a huge bourbon fan, but that's the only way I can handle it. And if you put a little stick of cinnamon, a little orange, oh my god. Robert, hey, he came over here now.
I've seen that. I just saw it. Thanks for coming over here, Robert. Yeah, so just remember there even warriors need that sweetness, right? We need that grounding. We need that warm mug of sweetness, warmth, and just to be able to hold that and move forward. So, if you have a warm mug of something that you like to do, like whether it be apple cider or if it's hot cocoa or something like that, throw it in the comments. Let us know. Um, I'm sure that there's a coffee emoji in there. Throw a little cup emoji in there for a cup of coffee. Um, so,
Which book, Martha?
oh, she said something. See, it
She
scrolled
says,
up.
Rita, the poem recalling in book 2 was the start of my healing.
She's got them, Martha.
I do, and I'm going to read it.
There we go. We got some cups coming in. If you have a warm mug that you like, whether it be apple cider or
Mm.
hot cocoa, throw in a coffee cup. Throw it in there. Share those out in the comments. Jarita's looking. While she's looking,
She's so funny.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah. How many mop heads do you have? Hot Tang reminds me of my childhood in the winter. Oh, really?
Tang, that's what they used to call my grandmother. She would never let me call her that. And I always thought it was so cute. But everybody in East Texas called her Tang. What's up, Bowser? What does this say? Scooters? Oh, a bunch. My
Hey,
dude refurbishes them and makes them beautiful again and go really fast. They go like, some of them go like 80 miles an hour. Let's see. It
she said
is.
she.
I found it. I found it. So these are Martha's poetry books. If you guys don't know Country Girl Princess over on Clapper, these are her books. She actually inscripted them. I won't share that, but I will share this poem if that's okay with you, Miss Martha. If I can share
I'm
one
good with it.
poem.
She's good with it. Yep.
These are these available on Amazon, right? And the link is in her bio over on Clapper. If anybody wants that, you can get in my DM. If you're watching the replay, please make sure to hashtag replay. We would love to hear from you on on our platforms. We do have several platforms we're on, including all of the podcasts.
Yes.
Messy, I will let you up after our podcast is over just because I don't know you. And if you come up being all, I can't deal with that right now. So
Yeah.
after my podcast, you can absolutely come up, hang out, and have a session with us. It sounds cool. I'd like to meet you and meet new people. Um, so this is called Recalling by our own Martha.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what the page looks like.
Beautiful.
Recalling. Now, the reason I thought this was pertinent is because she says over here, to read the poem Recalling in Book 2 was the start of her healing. I recall that day as if it was yesterday, saying, if I want to be like my mother, oh, how I want to be so much like her, then this was what I was required to do. You snatched my tiny hand and forced me to touch you. It was horrible and so nauseating. As you touched me, I could not scream. Why would someone I trust do this to me? You took away the shine from my eyes, the innocence of childhood I no longer had. You brought into my world unwanted shame and guilt. No one knew. I kept this dark secret inside me for so long. Hate had taken control over me, and that was wrong. Drinking was all I could do not to recall what you did to me. Anger needed to be discharged, so I would slice on my body. I'll show you all
You
that
were.
artwork. There's more.
Yeah.
I want to show you the artwork because I think it kind of portrays what happens. I
Mm-hmm.
built such a big wall around me. If love is what you taught me, I do not want it. After 20 years, I could no longer hold it in anymore. The truth is inside me for so long, had to release. After 20 years, I found these scars still haven't healed. It's the end.
Martha, definitely, you've got some comments that are coming in there. You are definitely not alone. You are loved. And I'm so glad that this was the beginning of your healing journey, right? Being able to say that. We definitely love you. I know that you're not in the screen, but we love you and we're here for you anytime. You're always welcome in our corner.
Even from our Apple mantra, I feel like this absolutely goes with this warm moments, rebuild tired spirits.
Yeah.
taking those warm sips of friendship and energy that we all share in these spaces.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
how she is going to be renewed. That's how I was renewed. I always say it's one of my biggest tools are you guys. If you don't have tools, we are you guys.
Yeah.
We're always here holding space for you all. And we are so grateful you're here with us. So grateful you're taking steps to become more aware of yourself and the people around you because self care is legacy. You cannot pour from that empty cup, you guys. So fill your cup up today with the apple cider, eat your potato and leek soup, and make as much God bless noise as you possibly can.
Yeah. And you might need to do that with a push button phone.
I mean, you could. Those were loud, and I love those. Beep, 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 beep. I had a
No.
swatch phone when I was a kid. Anybody else that you could see through? You could turn it, and then the see through, like you could turn it off, and it would still light up, so you could wake
It's
up
still
and get your
lined up.
phone call
Yep.
when you weren't supposed to. Yeah,
Do any
push
of y'all
button
remember
phone
the push
day.
button phone? Push button phone. If you remember the push button phone, put a phone in the comments. Let us know.
Yes.
No, you remember that. Oh my gosh, that's
The
crazy.
push
So
button phone replaced rotary dials in the 1960s. How did we still have a rotary dial if it was the 1960s? I know we had rotary dials still in our house. So I don't know what happened there.
I
But to
know.
symbolize speed,
Yeah.
connection, and reaching out more easily. And look at what that has morphed into. We're all sitting here with you good people. We couldn't have done that on a rotary dial or a push button. But dial up internet, y'all remember that?
Yes, all the dial up. So just remember sometimes healing begins with a single brave connection. We've talked about that, right? And call, a message, or it could even be a hey, are you
Are you
okay?
okay? I haven't seen you. I love you. I'll be green lighting y'all in Messenger on Facebook. Hey, I miss you because I saw your little green light at the top. That's supposed to be a marketing strategy. I've shared that with y'all before. It's a great marketing strategy, but I use it to connect with people I haven't seen in a while if I see them active up at the top. So,
Hmm. I didn't know that.
Martha has a push button phone. Oh
What
my
is
Lanta.
that?
We
Oh
have
my
all just time
gosh.
traveled, everyone. Thank you for bringing that. What's up, Cass? Thank you guys for coming in. My
Yeah,
granny had a rotary phone when I was a teenager. Yes, both of my grandmothers did as well, Ian.
I had a rotary phone all my whole days, all the way up until I got out of my house.
And we talk about connection and talking to each other this way again, circling back around, full circle back around to using your voice. If you see something, say something. So that bridge is also met here when we use these little tools like this. It could be just picking up the phone. And I love that Jody said we can't hang it up in anger anymore, right? I'll be slamming a door now. It's terrible. Whole pictures will fall off because I can't
Yeah.
hang up on y'all's ass.
Hmm. Yeah. Now you just have to quietly hit a button.
And I'm like, hit it with meanness and you crack your screen. You're like, son of a. William said she had a rotary phone till she was almost 30. Oh my God.
That's crazy. I mean, that's awesome though. Yeah, that's great. And I love that Martha has a touch phone, a touch button phone. That's
How
crazy.
many been clotheslined by the phone cord? I've
Oh,
tripped. We
yes.
used to have one that had a long cord all over the house. We drag it. Oh,
Yep.
my mom would lose her mind.
Yeah. I remember that too. I had one that had really and we had a long hallway. And so I would just drag it all the way down the hallway into the room, shut the door.
So I want y'all to think about who was the last person you reached out to? Was it somebody that reached out to you? Are you doing it out of nowhere? Like y'all try that green lighting thing. Are there times that they popped up right when you need it? I would call that a synchronicity.
Yep. Absolutely.
The same. So y'all pay attention to all these synchronicities. Pay attention. If you see this, say something. Say it loud. Grab
Yeah.
these mofos. Let's get them
Yep.
out of our space. And tomorrow at 4, I will see y'all again. Thank you so much for showing that, E. I love your freaking face. And I love
Yeah.
y'all. Tomorrow at 4, we shall resume.
That's right. Have a great day. It's your journey. Remember, you don't have to do it alone.
Honor the stories carried within. Strengthen the spaces life calls us into. Ground in truth and rise with compassion. Nourish the body with warmth and rest. Steady the spirit through genuine connection. Move through each day with courage, with clarity, with care.
From limitations to liberation, we are a warrior's journey. Different